What's going on, YouTube? This is Darklight Dreamer coming at you with another Let's Play. Last time we made our way to Magna Valley, searching for Akash, who we heard was looking for a new type of Spirit Knight. It didn't take us long to find him and confirm this, and he gave us some really exciting news. He was building a new airship using the old one as a base, and all he needed was a Spirit Knight that was strong enough to power it. He had heard that there were some ancient ruins nearby that could possibly hold such Spirit Knight, but the entrance was sealed and he was unable to enter it. We told him that we would investigate the ruins and see if we could gain access to it, and he said that if we did manage to find the Spirit Knight he needed, he would reward us by allowing us to use it to fly to the Last Lands. Things finally looking up for us, we made our way to the ruins to investigate, but like Akash, we were unable to open the entrance. We did recognize, however, that there was a crest on the entrance that looked a lot like the crest on the village of Royburg, and we decided to head there to get more information about it that could hopefully help us unlock the seal. However, when we got there, the village appeared to be under attack by monsters, who had been coming at them wave after wave, denying them even a moment of rest. We of course decided to lend them a hand and help fight off the monsters, but while we were fighting them, we were surprised when our missing ally Eterna showed up to help us in our battle. After we took out the last of the monsters, including a giant, powerful ram monster, we pressed her for some answers, but she didn't seem to want to give them to us, saying it was for both of our sakes that she kept the reasons for her disappearance a secret. We bumped into Julienne's childhood friend, Lilas, who told us a little bit more about the crest of the ancient royal family, which supposedly held a sacred power. He said that if the ruins had the crest on it, we would need someone of royal blood to gain access to it. We needed Julienne. Before we left the village, having no leads as to where we should go next, we decided to check on the children after the battle who were singing a beautiful song. However, there seemed to be more to this song than it first appeared, and we decided to ask the village researcher more about its meaning. After talking with him for a while, we deduced that the song possibly spoke about an airship that was once used by the royal family, and came to the conclusion that this airship might be laid to rest in the sealed ruins. Running off to find Julienne, but having no idea where she might have gone, we bumped into Cornelius and some injured Royburg knights as we left, along with Akash, the shipwright. When we asked what happened to them, they told us that it was Julienne that had attacked them, consumed by a dark, sinister aura, while they were on patrol in Magna Valley. Cornelius used his magic to seal her for a while, keeping her in place, but he had no idea how long it would hold against her power. We tried to think of a way that we might be able to heal her, but could only come up with one idea: to talk to Sayagi the healer, who had quelled the darkness in Julienne once before. We now make our way back to Gatherington so that way we can speak to Sayagi and hope that she can cleanse Julienne of this darkness once and for all. Now let's continue to Magna Valley so that we can get to Gatherington. It's a shortcut. Hopefully it won't take us long to get there. Ah! So there's Julienne. She definitely looks more beastly than before, like feral. Hang in there just a little longer. Grr. Okay, I'll be back. Don't worry. Let's not panic. Hello, Sayagi. We came to see you about our friend. It's our companion, Julienne. She's in real trouble. So we've come to ask for your help. So it is as I feared. I did sense it faintly the first time I met her. I thought that her magical energy was different from that of a human. Please, heal Julienne, if you can, please. Of course, if I could cure her, then I would. I cannot stop her transformation. It is far beyond my power. Far beyond? That's not a good sign. So there's nothing left we can do? You misunderstand. I merely said it was beyond my power. Huh? What do you mean? What I mean is that I do have an idea of someone who might be able to help her. Just one person, mind you. Really? There is a spell that can drive out the evil influences of monsters. If you use it, you may well be able to control her transformation. Tell us who it is. Who's this person that you're talking about? The spell of which I speak may only be used by one who is worthy. One who possesses both noble spirit and great selflessness. I know someone that's like that. I'm talking about you, Setsuna. Dun dun dun! Me? I don't know, you seemed like you were a lot stronger than her. But I don't know any spell like that. No, of course you do not. I'm going to teach it to you. However, learning this spell carries with it a significant risk. What do you mean? If not learned properly, its force will be returned upon the caster, and if that happens, death is certain. But you are the sacrifice. Many lives and futures rest upon your shoulders. It is possible that you may end up needlessly throwing your own away your own life just to save one. I don't think it would be needless in any way. I know I shall reach the Last Lands no matter what. I'll be fine. So please, tell me how I can save Julienne. Here, take this. You receive the Power Drain Spirit Knight from Sayagi. What's this? Spirit Knight that has lost its power. Now we're going to imbue it with a new power. A power that will allow us to bring back that young lady's spirit and life force. This is our last chance to save her. Alright. You must simply do one thing. Use your healing powers to endure my light elemental magic attacks. You must show me your determination, your will. Use my healing powers to endure your light elemental magic. I understand, Sayagi. I can do it. I know I can. Very well. Come outside. So I have to survive her blows. Awesome. Oh, it's actually going to be a battle. You must simply heal yourself and withstand my attacks. Alright, on it. Think I can do that? Oh, I need to learn that spell. Really do. Alright, I'm going to kind of save it up. Let her use it on me a couple times. Boot. Heal! Seems easy enough. Alright, no problem. And that's it. Wow. Are you okay? Hey, are you alright, Setsuna? I'm fine. I just feel a little weak. That much is to be expected until you're accustomed to the spell. It simultaneously produces both a powerful evil repelling attack and a sacred healing energy. The Power Drain Spirit Knight transformed into Luminaire. That is a huge throwback to Chrono Trigger. If you guys remember, Luminaire was Chrono's most powerful ability. It was like a dome of electricity or light. And so, yeah, definitely huge throwback to that. Wow, I wouldn't be able to pull that off in a million years. Me either. Thank you very much, Sayagi. I have nothing left to teach you. The rest is up to you. I shall be praying for your good fortune. Alright. I'll add you guys back to my party. Alright, let's see if we can help Julienne on today's episode of The Exorcist. Your Highness, please endure it for just a little longer. Rah! Everyone, please, get back. Lady Setsuna, you have some sort of plan? Yes. When I give the signal, please remove the spell that's binding her. Very well. Now!
Sorry to disappoint you, Yugi! Huh? You triggered my trap card! Power balance!
Luminaire! Thud. And they both fell like a sack of potatoes. Setsuna, are you alright? Setsuna! Lady Julienne, please be strong. Cornelius? I see. So you all... If you want to thank someone, thank Setsuna. She's the one who saved you. I see. Julienne, you're alright. Thank gods. Thank you, Setsuna. Alright, she's back! Hooray! She's back! Our Lady Julienne, Her Highness has returned! Hooray! 3 cheers for the princess! Come, all of you. I understand how you feel, but please quieten down. Does the monster's blood seem to have left your body now, Your Highness? Most likely, it has not left entirely. But I shall no longer let it rule me. I can control it with my own strength. I know that much. How do you feel? Not bad. It's as if a thick fog has been lifted from my mind. All I remember is a world of perpetual, all-consuming darkness. A feeling of intense loneliness and rage towards others. These emotions took control of my mind, spurring me on towards destruction. Whether they were my own emotions or the result of some other influence, I do not know. At the same time, far away in the distance, I could hear a voice. Yes, a voice, a sad voice. I know not if it was the voice of a man or a monster, but the sorrow behind it tore at my heart. Each time I heard it, it seemed to eat away at my soul, and I was unable to fight back. No, Lady Julienne, you have fought bravely. This old man knows it well, as do all the knights. I thought that my duty to restore my homeland was the only thing that kept me going. But really, there was something else. Indeed, Darklight. It is exactly as you say. It is you, the knighthood, who truly keep me going. You and all the people of the village who believe in me. Aww. I apologize for having worried all of you so. I know it is a lot to ask, but would you continue to lend me your support? Our hearts are with you, Your Highness. They always have been, and always shall be. There are none among us who have lost even an ounce of faith in you. Thank you, Cornelius. I intend to see this journey through so that our homeland may finally be restored. Together with my saviors, I shall see the last lands for myself. I shall learn the truth behind the old kingdom. O royal gate, in the name of my forefathers, I command that you open! In my veins flows royal blood, for it is I, Julienne, the last true successor to the kingdom. That's really freaking cool. It opened. So our only hope of getting across the vanished lands is inside here. Hopefully. I mean, we came to that conclusion kind of suddenly. We kind of just really assumed. Let us enter. Julienne joined your party. Yes. Alright, so I'm actually going to equip Julienne now with the weapon that I picked up earlier, the Astral Lance. And it looks pretty freaking cool, very futuristic-y or ancient technology. A lance able to greatly amplify magical energy. It may appear best suited to physical attacks, but in fact offers excellent magical attack and defensive power. Sweet. Sweet. Alright. Now with that fancy opening, let us enter. Hey, Julienne, you sure it's alright for us to be here as well? If you are not with me, this shall have no meaning. After all, it is thanks to you that I'm even standing here. Alright. Let's enter the ruins. This looks like the other ancient ruins. All the ruins seem to have a similar look to them. They had a very specific design type. Hiya! What are snow bunnies doing in here, I wonder? They're different than the ones outside. Critical power to cleave. I'm assuming there's going to be more button puzzles. This seems to be the trend. Bootins and platforms. Yes, another bootin. Hiya! Alley. Eliminated. Alright. Now I shall push the button! Oh, maybe I didn't want to push the... Oh, well. I guess that button also changes. So I can get that chest. Sweet! What is in here? Royal Chakram. Nice. Let's tell you guys what this is, actually. The chakram glows in reaction to its bearer's magical energy, increasing all attributes with the exception of physical attack power. And since physical attack power is less important to her, that's fine. It's pretty cool. Maybe I kind of like the idea of the ribbon more, anyway. It's not as powerful. Oh well. But the ribbon keeps her from getting status effects, so I like that. Tarnished bronze mask. Yeah! So many twists and turns and no mini-map! How I wish I had a mini-map. That looks to be where I'm supposed to go. Alright, I ran around and checked the area and got 4 high ethers. Now let's continue on. Oh, one of royal blood. I have a question for thee. Who's that? Who's talking to me? What questions? Huh? What was that voice? Doesn't seem like anyone's about to attack us or nothing. A question, eh? Very well. Ask your question and I shall answer. Long ago, a peasant requested counsel with the king and told him of his hardship. The king felt pity for the peasant and bestowed upon him a gift, his own ring. The peasant thanked the king and promptly sold the ring in order to ease his financial hardship. Were the king's actions just? That is the question I put to thee. The king's the most powerful man in the country. He can't just ignore people and let them suffer. He was definitely just. I wonder, isn't it unfair for the king himself to be giving the peasant a gift? I'm sure everyone else would have liked him to help them out as well. Alright, that's enough chatting. Please, I want you to collect your thoughts and each of you think of your answer. Let our minds be as one. I want to say he was just because, I mean, I would definitely want to help someone in need, but being the king, maybe it would be a little unfair to everyone if he just helped him, so maybe we'll say he was unjust. It seems like a trick question, so we'll go unjust and see what happens. He was unjust. There is no other answer. It is understandable that, faced with an impoverished man, one would wish to reach out a helping hand. For a normal man, that would be a just decision, but not for a king. And what is the reason for that answer? The first principle of any kingdom is that its people must not starve. Thus, the harvesting of crops forms the backbone of any country. If there are peasants suffering, that is clear evidence that the king's rule is not working effectively. If he considers immediate charity as acceptable redress for the greater follies of his rule, then he has no right to be king. Good answer. A just king should not give charity to the few, he should rule in a way that benefits the many. Instead of giving charity to a peasant, the king should gather his retainers and fulfill his duty to the people by implementing a new, more just rule. Thou hast answered well. Good answer! A virtuous man may help one person, but a virtuous king grants favor to all his people. No king must allow his people to live in hardship. Engrave these words upon thy heart and continue on. Good at this whole ruling as king thing, Julienne. Gonna be the next Arturia Pendragon, except not end your rule in tragedy. Let's see. Snakes! That's different. Anything over here? No. I just want to push the button! Let me push it! Ah, and you're poisonous. I don't like you. That's frosty breath, not poison breath. The other ones were poisonous. How does one get their breath that cold, I wonder? Have some NP. We gon' need it. Ellie! And your bite is cold. And freezing me. Alright, push the button. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and press this button while I'm here. So I don't think I need to go back for any reason. Okay, that's where I'm supposed to go. I can go up real quick and see if I missed anything. Alright, now let's go around and see what is behind door number 1! Sure, I'll avoid these things if I can. Nothing that way. An ancient gold pot. Not the smelly stuff, guys. The actual, like, ornament. Something to hold things in. Aha! I avoided it. Oh, there's actually something in that chest, so I actually do need to. He was trying to trick me into missing it. But I will not be so easily fooled. No, sir. Ha ha ha! Managed to dodge them once again. Alpha deer. I have no idea what that is. We gonna learn though. We gonna learn today. Finally managed to touch me. It was a bad touch. Lightning! Do you guys want to see Luminaire now? You guys want to see it? It'd be awesome. Let's do it. Luminaire! Oh, awesome. Oh, that's really awesome. Does that combo with anything, I wonder? Let's check. Let's see. Grand Cross, Coup de Grace, Supernova, Intervention. Supernova. That sounds really cool. I want to know how you do that. I'm going to look this up later. Oh, derp. Herder. Straighten out this bridge. More monsters. Let's try to avoid that. Locked chest. Could not avoid it. One Pengi left. Yes, you go ahead and buff up. I will kill you before you get a chance to attack me. I hope I find a save point soon. That would be awesome. Oh, Lady Julienne, thank goodness you're safe. Huh? That's that girl from back in Julienne's village. Oh, one of royal blood, thou must not be deceived. The one before you is no woman, but a monster. What? She followed after thee and snuck inside these ruins. What? No, I'm no monster. I was worried about Her Highness, so I came to see if I could help. Oh, one of royal blood, thou must not be deceived. Oh, what's with that voice? Stop lying, alright? It is the king's duty to guard these ruins. This monster must be eliminated. No, it's not true! Please, you have to believe me! Do you guys believe her? I don't know. Damn it, what are we gonna do? We've got no way of telling if she's a monster or a human. You really think that a normal girl would have been able to follow us here, though? It doesn't add up. But if she really is human, one wrong decision by us could cost her her life. A king must bear the weight of many lives upon his shoulders. I am fully aware of what that entails. No doubt, Darklight, who decided against the murder of the sacrifice, will also understand. Please, I want you to collect your thoughts and each of you think of your answer. Let our minds be as one. Yeah, let's not eliminate her. Why must she be eliminated? I see no such need. What is the reason for that answer? Whether my opponent is human or monster, I shall never raise my lands without irrefutable proof. One word from a king can bring great prosperity to a kingdom, but also great ruin. If a king bids that they do so, will the people not endure even the harshest taxation? Will his soldiers not cast aside their own lives for him, even in the face of certain death? Such is the weight that rests on each decision a king must make. Such decisions shall not be made lightly, or must not be made lightly. Especially when faced with one who shows no animosity. Whether they may be a monster or human, there's always room for discussion. To decide then and there to eliminate one for whom there is no proof is even an enemy? Those are not the actions of a king, but of a fool. Lady Julienne, thank you. Thou hast answered well. She is indeed human inside and out. She tried to enter these ruins, and so I captured her. I have sent her back outside the gate. Thank you. The king's word is law unto his people, and at times may govern even their lives. He must never speak with haste without first ascertaining the truth. Engrave these words upon thy heart and continue on. Alright. We gain access to one more. And this looks like this is the road that leads backwards. We have one path which we didn't take before, so let's try that. The one north. Damaged bronze mask. Seem to be getting a lot of those. Let us continue. Part 3. More of those snowball squirrels. Let's see. First, let's push this button. You tried to trick me, I see. Let's build this bridge. And now, let's go back and hit this button. I must push all the buttons, not only some of the buttons. Oh, excuse me. Since I'm supposed to go that way, clearly, let me see what happens when I go north. Shining Oracle. We'll see what that does later. Alright, more squirrels. Ancient Gold Pot. And I have to fight them. Awesome. Push the button. Push this button. Do I want to push this button? Anything over here? Okay, so that forms that. Then this, I assume, forms the other bridge. Here we go. I wasn't responding at first. Alright! What's down here? I'm not about to mess with you guys. That seems like it'd be a really annoying fight. Athenian waters, nice. Never hurts to have too many Athenian waters. Let's continue forth. Alright, that wasn't too bad. More MP consumed. Another locked chest. So many locked chests that I'm not going to be able to open for a while. Woe, one of royal blood, heed my warning. What is it this time? Amongst those thou leadest here, there is one alone who bears no human blood. What? This individual must be rooted out and eliminated before it is too late. Kier? A perplexing question indeed. When my transformation was at its worst, perhaps because of the confusion in my mind. My memories of our journey are hazy and I remember very little. But judging by your reaction, it seems that you already know the answer. You already know who it is among you that is not human. Kier? Please, I want you to collect your thoughts and each think of your answer. Let our minds be as one. Or maybe it's Eterna. Eterna. I do not need Darklight to tell me it is Eterna. Julienne. I never actually thought about the fact she might not be human. Even I do not know who Eterna truly is, but now Setsuna's spell has lifted the fog from my mind. There is one thing I do know. Eterna's magical energy is somehow different. It is not that of a human. Thou hast answered well. Once thou hast disposed of her, then I shall deem thee worthy of the throne. No? I'm afraid we have no intention of disposing of Eterna. Thank you for not even giving me that choice. That would have been stupid. You are wasting your time. I shall not be disposing of her. Any attempt to induce me to do so is meaningless. And what is the reason for that answer? I do not know who you are, but just as you refused me entry here when the transformation had me in its throes, if you had been so inclined, I am sure you could have done away with Eterna. Seeing as you did not, that must mean you have deemed her to be no foe. Is that not so? She seems to have stumped the voice, too. Furthermore, I have fought alongside Eterna. She is my comrade. Whether she is human or not, she remains my ally. I shall never turn my blade against an ally. Thou hast answered well. I mean, I was totally joking. I wasn't serious. You didn't think I really wanted to kill her. Trust is one of the qualities that make a king. And placing one's trust in others without regard to birth or lineage is a true sign of a true king. It is in a king who is without prejudice that the people and the court shall place their trust. Engrave these words upon thy heart and continue on. Haha, gotcha! Alright, let's go on. God, are we there yet? God, this is such a long dungeon. No bear for you. Penguins and dubbers! Oh, do I want to hit that yet? Okay. Okay. So many boutons. Okay, so that is the way out, I believe. Oh, chest. And these bears are guarding it. Let's try this. Add status boost. Kaboosh! Ooh, auto revive! Nice! That makes Luminaire even better. I wonder if it only lasts a certain amount of time, or... Mechadeus. Or Mechadeus. Mechadeus, a light sword forged in ancient times. Its power is so absolute that it defies even the laws of nature. It boosts attack power when striking a weakness. Okay. Looks cool. Let's do it. Looks like a neat design. Oh, I need to hit another switch somewhere. Alright. And that's just a path that leads back then so. 01 of Royal Blood. Another challenge. Now let me ask thee my final question. Must a kingdom have a king? Question. Of course it must. Kingdom? You don't even need to think about this one. If you say no, you'll be rejecting the very existence of the royal family. But if you say yes, it might seem like you're only trying to justify your own claim to the throne. Julienne, there's no doubt in my mind. Whether I was the bearer of the royal bloodline, or whether I was a member of a tribe of mercenaries, no doubt my answer would remain unchanged. Please, I want you to collect your thoughts and each think of your answer. Let our minds be as one. No. No, a kingdom needs no king. What is the reason for that answer? Okay, I wasn't immediately kicked out, so that's a good sign. With no king, the people may still live, and with no people, a king cannot. It is evident which is more important of the two. Good answer. If a kingdom needs no king, to what end dost thou wish to act as ruler of thy homeland once restored? This is a contradiction, a grave contradiction. Dost thou hunger for the throne? Dost thou wish for power? Do not belittle me. When did I ever speak of the throne? It is not in order to seize power that I wish to see my homeland restored. It is to put an end to this age of fear and suffering at the hands of the monsters. United under a mighty kingdom, the people shall feel solidarity. Then together we shall rise up against the monsters and usher in an age of peace. Once that age of peace arrives, a ruler shall no longer be needed. I shall readily abdicate my throne. It is because I am prepared for such an eventuality that I can say a kingdom needs no king. Thou truly art the successor to the teachings of the royal family. I have no more questions for thee. Continue on and carry in your heart the resolve and determination of a king. Awesome! Maybe we've reached the end! A save point, that's a good sign. Are we about to fight a boss? We shall see. This looks like an arena where a boss would be. So this is the royal airship. Nice! Well, I've never seen anything like it before. Remain vigilant. Most likely some other trial still awaits us. Thou truly art a worthy ruler. Who are you? And in a pillar of light he appears. An old dude. I am Riddick. I am the kingdom's guardian, a post I have held since ancient times. I am truly humbled. My name is Julienne. I am the rightful successor to the royal throne. If you are the kingdom's guardian, then I have but one thing to ask of you. Please, I wish for you to lend me your strength, so that I may see our kingdom restored and lead our people towards a brighter future. Do not fear, young royal. It is to serve that very purpose that my power exists. However, thou hast yet to meet my final condition. Your final condition? Of course there's a final condition. To give the soaring ship to one who is not worthy would bring grave misfortune unto the people. Let me bear witness to your strength. Once you have surpassed me, the soaring ship shall be yours. Please, everyone, lend me your strength. Leave to us. We can take out an old man, right? I'm not worried at all. Yeah, of course. We went back empty-handed after coming this far. We'd be a laughingstock. Our strength is yours, Julienne. Let's go, Julienne. Thank you. I am in your debt. Open thine eyes, steel thy heart, and ready thy lance. Power and fear are but two sides of the same sword. Justice without power is ignored, and power without justice is no more than violence. Show unto me thy just heart. Show unto me thy just blade. Show unto me thy just rule. I'll try. I mean, yes. Yes, I totally will. Let's cast haste on Setsuna. Let's save up some SP. Let's aura. Mid potion. Oh crap! I meant to have someone else do that. It's okay, she's hasted. It's fine. It's fine! It's all fine! Not even worried. Not even a little. Alright, so the ads are going down without too much trouble. Mina! Okay, Okay, so that thing basically absorbs light. That's cool. Or doesn't absorb, but isn't affected by. Let's go cleave. Hiya! That seems to affect you. Holy light. That hurts. That's not cool. Not cool at all. And the finish! Thou art indeed worthy. Yes, I am, sir. Oh man, that was a tough fight getting toward the end. Alright. For hundreds of years I have waited for the coming of this day. Thou hast my blessing, as legitimate ruler and as rightful owner of the soaring ship. Are you guys as excited as I am? This is incredible! I can't believe a ship like this really exists! It's beautiful! Yeah, I can't take my eyes off it. Young Julienne, I pray that thou wilt become a truly worthy owner of this ship. Julienne received the world key from Riddick. The world key. I give you my word. I shall make this ship proud. This key shall awaken not only the soaring ship, but all that bears the same crest. Finally, I think I can open those locked chests. Inside chests and behind gates thou shalt find greater strength, and find such strength thou must. For eventually thou must confront that which destroyed our kingdom. Such is the destiny of thy royal blood. Wait, what was it that destroyed our kingdom? Please, tell me! The same thing that'll probably destroy our world. Never forget that, young royal. Oh my god! This airship really is amazing! Oh yeah! If you all agree, I thought we could call this ship Julienne the Magnificent. Why would we give it such a stupid name like that? This ain't your airship, you know. Of course I know that! It's gonna get a bit tedious calling it the Royal Airship all the time, though, isn't it? It's not a very lovable name, either. Don't you think, Julienne? Yes, very well. You are welcome to choose a name. It was thanks to your help that I was able to win back this ship, after all. Alright, thanks! Now what should we call it? Come on, Darklight, help me think. I'm going to call it, in tribute to Chrono Trigger, I'm going to call it the Epoch. Yes. Oh yeah, that's a great name. Alright then, it's settled. I hereby name this ship Epoch. A fine name indeed. Isn't that a little tacky sounding? It is the legendary airship of an ancient royal family, after all, or Epic. I always called it the Epic. I think it's a good name. Alright, time for Epic to fly. Go, go, go! Alright! Wow, looks like you don't need to be a shipwright or anything. This thing pretty much flies itself. Akash did help us out back there, so we ought to give him a ride sometime soon. Darklight, I would like you to pilot the ship. I think Darklight would be best for the job too. He always stays calm no matter what. Thank you guys. Yeah, I suppose. I'm a little jealous, but I can't argue with that. So it's finally time. Yep, it's been a long journey. Now we can finally get across. Let's go to the last lands. Finally! Oh my god! I have an airship! It's so cool! It's pretty fast too. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and land this right here, if I can. Alright. And we're going to use a cabin for the love of God. And we're going to save. Oh my god. Alright guys, when we return, I'm going to use this airship to get a bunch of chests probably off camera, but we're finally finally going to make our way to the Last Lands. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. A lot happened in it. If you guys did like this video, please do me a huge favor, hit that thumbs up button down below. It really helps me out a lot more than you guys do. And do me a favor and leave a comment too. I would love to hear from you guys. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, I would love to have you guys as a member of the Darklight family, and I hope that we'll continue this journey together again very, very soon. Until then, may your dreams light your darkest hour, and I'll see you next time.